guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I did this colorful look using the Morphe 25L and the James Charles palette. So I used the 25L on my left eye and the James Charles palette on my right eye. If you guys want to see how I created this look with using these two different palettes to create the same look, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so for today's video, I'm gonna recreate this look. I leave the link to this look down below, but it just looks like this, just a rainbow look. For my my left eye, I'm gonna use the James Charles palette. So I'm gonna start with this palette first. So I'm going to prime my eyes with the LA Girl Pro Concealer, like always, and just put that all over my lid. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit, and I don't remember the names of the colors in this palette, but I'm gonna start off with this lighter green, and I'm just gonna put that in the inner corner. So I like to just pack my shades in first and then blend it. Really one of my favorite palettes, but I'm just not totally in love with like the tones of the colors. Like the tones like don't match each other, so like this blend might be weird compared to the other palette, but I don't know. But I really love how it has basically every single color in the rainbow. I'm gonna go in with the light blue right here, and I'm just gonna blend that right next to the green. Gonna go in with the dark purple. And I'm winging it out like that just because like in the picture she like connects it. She like kind of like connects it like a wing, so I'm making that wing. So before I cut the crease, I want to connect the purple area to over here because I'm not going to be putting concealer there. And I'm using this shade, so I'm just gonna pack the shade first and then blend it out. So I just cleaned up the edge with the makeup wipe, and now I'm going to cut the crease with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair. This is their lightest shade that they have. So now, since I did the cut, which I'm actually really happy about, I'm going to start laying down the yellow, orange, and red shades. And then for the rest of the eye, I'm gonna just set that with the white shade in the palette. So this is how the eye turned out, and I'm really not mad at how it looks. I wish the orange was a little bit more pigmented. I am layering it on top of another shade, but I really love how this look came out. I definitely have to just blend the purple a little bit more. So now I'm gonna finish the other eye. I'm gonna show you guys how it blends. So the only problem with this palette, it just doesn't come with like a blue that matches this blue. So I'm actually gonna have to use my Take Me Back to Brazil by Beach Cosmetics palette, because they have like a whole lot of blue shades. So I think I'm gonna end up using like a mix of these two. So unfortunately, yeah, that the 25L does not come with the matte blue, but it's okay, you know. Just get another colorful palette, but whatever. But yeah, so if you're like taking into consideration of getting this palette, like you gotta like make sure that you have the other colors that you might not have in this palette. From previously using this palette, I really like the formula, so I'm expecting this look to be easy to achieve. This cut crease is like absolutely perfect. I don't know how I got it so perfect, but hopefully we can achieve it on this eye too. I'm going to put lashes on and then we'll start this eye. Okay, so now let's do the right eye. Now let's do the left eye, and I'm going to prime my eyes the same way with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. So for the left eye, I'm going to be using the Morphe 25L palette, and this is what it looks like. And so I'm doing the same exact look, so I'm gonna start off with the first color, which is going to be the shade called Nature. And the one thing I love about this palette is that the shade names are right under the color, which is awesome. And I'm using the 507. I'm using the same exact brushes for the same exact shadows, but I just cleaned them off before I went in with them. I'm gonna go in with the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm gonna take, since the Morphe 25L does not have a blue, I'm gonna take a mix of these two blues right here to try to make the same color blue that's in the crease of my right eye. So now I'm gonna go in with the purple shade, and this shade is called Truth, and I actually really love this purple shade. It's more like a plum than a purple. It's like deeper. So the palette has the same shade pink that I put on this eye, but unfortunately has sparkles in it. So this is the shade I wanted to go in with, but it has like some gold sparkles, which is pretty, but it's just not, I wanted like a matte shade. So I'm going to mix the shade called Sexuality and hashtag Love Wins. So these two shades I'm going to mix together to try to get this color. See, it's more neon, but it's okay. So I just cut the side, just clean it up, and I'm going to cut the crease with the same concealer I did on this eye. And now I'm just going to fill it in with the yellow, orange, and the red shades. So this eye came out, I feel like the blend was better, but the cut was better definitely on this eye. But I'm going to put some lashes on, and then I'm gonna finish the rest of the face, and I'll be right back. I just finished the rest of the face, and I applied like my foundation, all that stuff, and then I finish up under the eyes by just putting the same 3 shades underneath, using the same palette, and then a neon liner. So these are the ColourPop cream gel liner. I just put the orange underneath, and I feel like it just makes the eyes pop. And then I added the shade Liberation from the 25L palette on both eyes. I just wanted the inner corner shade to match, so I went ahead and did that. And then yeah, so that's basically it, and I just wanted to give a little summary of the 2 palettes. I feel like both of them worked really pretty by themselves. I feel like the look came out basically the same. I mean, the cut creases are different, but whatever. To be honest, I kind of like the James Charles side much better. Well, I feel like the blend came out better. I probably did take more time blending and making sure the side was perfect too. Then this side I kind of like rushed on a little bit, which is fine. But the only drawback from this look was this palette not having a matte blue shade. Some people might be frustrated just how I am when I bought this palette, but I have like 3 other color palettes in my collection, so I wasn't really too mad. But if someone wanted to just buy this as this was their only colorful palette, now they're out a shade. So yeah, I guess that's something to take into consideration if you want to buy this palette. But I love both palettes, and my camera's gonna die, so I have to conclude this video really quick. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you guys like this video. Like it if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.